Enemies looking right at us. Locked on. Loaded and ready. Another one down. All we gotta do is capture the location marked on the map. Roll out.
Right, Taggers, this man, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, so some action from me today, for a change. T95E2. Trying to get my third barrel mark, and I have been for a very long time. I've had two forever. But getting a third one in this tank has been pretty elusive to me. Keep getting up to about 93%, and then I get a row of bad games and I go back down to high 80s. So I'm back over 90 again. And I've started having some few good games, and it is bumping up the percentage, but not by much every game. I think what you've seen from the thumbnail, how much damage I'm going to do, this is going to give me about half a percent. Anyway, right, so I've pulled up into a pretty sneaky little position, but my aim is just not too good at second, is it really? There we go, get the first damaging hit and a tracking shot. Perfect, he's aiming at me, he looks away, so I stay here, get him again. Right, so a tank pulls up next to me. I thought he would go in, but he doesn't. Takes my gunner out, and I chuck him back in straight away. And I continue doing the same thing. I'm starting to rack up some damage. One more shot, should be about 1,000 damage done. There we go, nice bounce there. The turret on this thing is it's basically a tier 10 patterns turret with a slight nerf to the little hatch that sticks out. I don't find it all that reliable, so yeah. Oh, I do get penned quite a lot with this thing. Anyway, so that's 6 pens now. What else can we do? That's 7. Another hit on my motherland. They're starting to learn now that if they sit there, I'm going to hit them. So they're starting to back off, so I don't know if this position will work for much longer. Anyway, but if all goes wrong now, I've already had a okay game, 7 pens at 240, is it alpha? It's more than hit points in my tank, I think. I've only taken one shot in return, but I'm going to take some more, and it's always going to be the same cheeky little git, that Firefly at the back. He's going to do more damage to me than the rest of his team. Anyway, there we go. Doesn't hit very much, but he pens. Even with the turret led back on an angle, still pen me with the Tis medium. Good little gun on that thing. Right, now perfect, long range shots. Tigers, their armour is not really a match for this tank. They could get lucky if they were to side scrape properly and stuff like that. Right, poking up again, there's another Tiger, sweet, but for a tier 8 tank, this really doesn't feel like it hits hard enough. I know a lot of tier 8 mediums have a 90. It just takes a long time to build up the damage. If you're in an IS3 or something, you could probably done the same amount of damage that I have done already in probably 3 or 4 shots. Anyway, so I'll just keep plugging away. I'm on my heat rounds now. I do use probably a few too many in this game, and there's a lag. At the minute I am at work, and I've taken with me my Xbox and a crappy 17-inch monitor. It's not even widescreen, it's like 4:3 aspect ratio. So when I'm playing this game in a minute, my aiming circle is actually oval. And how the hell I managed to pull out well, in 2 hours last night I managed to get a week's worth of replays. Yeah, I had an amazing night. Nearly 4.5k W8 for the night. Not bad at all. Anyway, there's that Firefly again. Well, that might have been the Carnarvon, I don't know. Right, so I see that the comet pusher up here. Don't have many tanks over here, so I'm going to whiz on over here. Spot a 4.6, so I load a high explosive round. Bit more lag as well. When you've got lag like this, it's so frustrating because you never know when it's going to do it. If you're on top of that berm and you lag out, it's really going to hurt. Anyway, so we hit the Borsig for 352 there with a 90mm. Good use of high explosive. Anyway, right, there's the Firefly. He's moving. Switch back to my heat rounds. Tiger 2. Like I said, if I wasn't searching for MOEs, I would have used less heat, but I am, so I will. And you'll see for the results later on why I can get away with doing it. It's one of the problems with the game. Anyway, who's this? Super P coming along. He's going that way, so I'll go back over here.
Ready to fire on target.
Spotted. Right, Tiger P. Don't want to hang around too long. It's going to take me a few attempts to actually damage this dude. Bounce off this turret. I take a hit off the Challenger. It doesn't do much damage, but it takes my ammo rack. But luckily, I saved my repair kit. See, if I'd have got tracked on this hill earlier, I would have had to have burnt my repair kit. Right, a bit more lag as well. So I'm not bothering to aim, just using auto aim. Don't want to sit up there too long, just in case I lag out. There we go, snapshot on again. Who's that? Is it him again? Bloody Firefly. Oh, so I've still got enough health to take a hit from most of the tanks. The IS-3 would have to roll really hard to kill me. Challenger, Firefly again. That is very frustrating because if he wasn't there, I could do whatever I want on this ridge. Right, so I'm on 16 pens. I'd like to make that 20. That's 17. Come on, give me some shots. Right, so pull up, don't get spotted, so I immediately go over, aim at the IS-3, quick snapshot, pull back down. IS-3's just taken a kill, so he must have fired, so I'm free to come up and get another one into his ass. Hit his fuel tanks, didn't set him on fire though, that would have been nice. Right, he goes down, just two heavies, and that Firefly, there's the Firefly. There's the Tiger 2, so there's only one of them who's not spotted. Right, so the Firefly looked like it was going to go up there, and then he changes his mind, so he's going to go through this gap. But I was my reaction time there was way too slow. But I spotted him. Rheinmetall Borsig. Deletes him from the game. That was my spot. Right, so they're capping. Because why wouldn't they? Anyway. So one of the heavies down here, side scrape out, have a look around, not spotted. And it was here, I wasted a bit of time really. Trouble is though, situations like this, so many times I've gone charging in on this sort of amount of health and ended up dying before the end of the game. So I was a little bit hesitant there and it cost me some damage. Right, there's the Tiger 2, get one in. He gets whacked hard. And he actually gets a kill there. He's going to poke the end of this building. Here we are, just reaction times again. Didn't pick up a kill. Meaning 20 penetration tickets, 10 spotted target tickets, and well, 10 assist ribbon tickets, and 0 kills. So there we go, just under 5k damage. High caliber, Master Ace tanker, 2 gun marks, and a Confederate. And that's a pretty big Confederate as well, just under 5,000 damage, 2,000 assist points, and 0 kills. Yeah, and we beat the Borsig, who had 7 kills, and not far off the same amount of damage as me as well, so a decent amount of base experience there. Happy days. T95E2, I'm at 92% again. I haven't played it today, so by the time I play it later, depending on what the teams are like, it will probably go back down again. Anyway, well there we go guys, hope you enjoyed the video, give it a like if you did, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Later.